How important is Greg's your reaction to Greg? You think when you are the first one who listens to something?
I feel quite a lot of pressure sometimes to.
Yeah. Do you like this?
Yeah. Do I like it? And then some. Often. Well, it sometimes takes me a few listens to kind of decide whether or not I like something, or something I won't be sure of, but then after a few times I love it. So it's kind of.
Or it's just crap.
Or it's just crap.
Is there one song on the album, I have it here, that you thought maybe that you had this feeling, that you were insecure about it, and then it still made it now?
I don't think so. There are a couple in there that we really worked on for ages to try and get it to work and be right, and now I
can't remember which one. Yeah, there was one.
The Twilight Hour particularly.
Oh yeah, that one.
We had about 100 different vocal arrangements, none of which worked, and then finally came to something. So yeah, it's kind of, sometimes it comes easy and I love everything, and then other times we'll be like, I'm not sure with that guitar part what you're
because it's in a good way rather minimalistic. So is it then sometimes the more you try, the harder it gets to really pinpoint where's the power in what you add and maybe don't add?
No, I just think you kind of just, like I said, the song kind of takes you there itself. So you just end up feeling it or not feeling it. You kind of, I do it that way. It's sort of like, oh, does this feel right? And if it does, then you go for it. And there's no kind of preconceived ways of doing it. You just sort of start messing around and see what happens. And
okay. Do you feel then maybe a little bit of sometimes the pressure? I mean, there was people already, you had pretty early from the start some attention already, maybe it started underground, but it grew a little bit more up. Do you maybe felt at some point a little bit of pressure from we have to maintain a certain quality, or for yourself to set the level very high?
No, just I guess the pressure I put on myself and us just to make sure it's cool and it's good. I don't really feel any pressure yet, but we're still quite new, so maybe that pressure will come, I don't know. But at the moment it's just kind of us going, we can do better.
Yeah, and trying to do the best that we can do, because otherwise I think both of us have got a slight element of perfectionism in our personalities, so if something came out that we weren't happy with, then it would annoy us a lot for quite a long time, I guess, for as long as people were listening to it. So that's probably, hopefully, what keeps the standards high.
Can you remember the moment the CD or the mix was locked, that you couldn't touch it anymore?
No, well, because it was different for each song.
Okay.
So you'd have a series of mixes, and you'd listen. I'm a big fan of just leaving it for like 2 weeks, not listening to it, and coming back and going, oh, what was I thinking there? And coming back and tweaking it. And so over time, it just sort of eventually settles. And then and then you go, yeah, that's it.
And just towards the end of the period when we were working on the record, we went out to the States for a tour for like 3 weeks and came back, and things were pretty much done then, but I think you really benefited from having that break away from it, and then you can come with kind of fresh eyes and see, oh, okay, this is, just needs tweaking, or, oh, I thought I had stuff to work on this song, but actually it's pretty much done now. Yeah. So I think that was actually really good to have that literally physical removal from being anywhere near the studio.
Sure, yeah.
Because what's a moment your situation? Do you already live a little bit for music, or do you have other things aside that you have to do, or jobs next to the music?
I'm currently not working, and you're working part-time?
Yeah, so I work 3 days a week and do music the rest of the time. And Greg's in the studio every day.
Because do you also work for on other projects or other musicians that you help?
Not at the moment, no. Just in the past I've done some recording because I've got a little studio in London, and just helping friends out, and I just love to record, but pretty much just still corners at the moment.
And maybe is there something, a hobby that maybe when you get stuck on something that it's good to maybe get your head away a little bit from something?
Bowling.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Yeah.
You compete?
She's really good.
Yeah, we play together. I win.
Yeah, I haven't beat her yet. It's really annoying.
He's been close. It's getting a bit hairy, actually.
Yeah.
It's
It
gonna
is
happen.
annoying.
It's gonna happen quite soon, and then I'll lose every time. So I'm just gonna enjoy it. While
don't know, you're really
while I'm
good.
still winning.
He's trying to break your morale.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I was just. You did a lot of DIY artwork also for your own records. How is it for the first album? Was it the same approach?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we had been, I'd been messing around with some ideas, and none of it was right. And Jeff at Sub Pop put me in touch with Scott Campbell, who did that. And I just kind of went to his site and just loved everything. You know, when you just see an artist and you're just like, wow, everything you do, I really like. So I asked him if he would be interested, and he was. So he did that, and we just absolutely love it.
Was it already a work of him, or you especially made it for this?
Oh, he already had it, yeah.
But he kind of built.
He adapted it to the
cover.
record, yeah.
Yeah. What did he say about your music? Did he already knew you? Or?
Yeah.
He did, yeah. He turned out he was a fan.
Which is
So.
A fan even,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
which was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.